Hello, 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 everyone. I am running about 5 minutes late, but I'm here. We are going to continue our dive into the mystery that is Halcyon Helen's murder. Let me turn that down a little bit because that's loud. By the way, I know I've said this before, but I love the music in this game. It is chef's kiss. There's not very much of it. Like, there aren't very many pieces of music, but what there is really pretty. It gets a little repetitive, and some of it's kind of somber, or really somber, actually, in my opinion. So anyway, I'll be playing and I'll get all depressed because I just keep hearing the sad music. So, let's continue. If I remember correctly, we had just started kind of exploring the complex of this fancy grand colonial hotel. I didn't run into much action, but I imagine that'll be coming up. There's quite a bit of it in this DLC. Lots of new armor, new guns. Same long loading screens. Very colorful, though. Music and the artwork in this game are fantastic. Okay. Oh, yes. The lady with the slug in her neck. I don't know how much we talked to her, but I will. Oh, yeah, we gotta go in there too. No, we already talked to them, I believe. Shh, doesn't matter what I don't remember. Alright, so she told me to buy a ticket.
Isn't science wonderful? Now I'd love to get you something. Maybe a couple somethings? Whatever you like, I can sell it to you at a low, low price.
Your tour options.
I never get tired of talking about our tours. In fact, I never get tired at all.
That must be nice. What are my options?
We have 3 tour options. Premium, Premium Plus, and the Golden Ticket. Each option is wonderful in its own special way. Premium includes a 10-minute pass to the Sprat Petting Zoo. Premium Plus comes with a novelty Purple Berry and Amber, and the Golden Ticket is audio-guided in addition to being self-guided. Every part of the Orchards is so rich with Rizzo's lore. Buy a tour ticket and anoint yourself with knowledge.
Okie dokie.
Which kind would you like?
Let's get the golden ticket because
You're
I
in luck.
have
We have 1 left. Normally there
expendable
are 100 bits,
money.
but seeing how I'm sold out of everything else, I can give it to you for just 90. How does that sound?
What a steal.
That's great. Thank you so much.
Okay. So, Halcyon Helen was in the Orchards before she died. Have you seen her?
No, I'm sorry. The only celebrity who shopped recently is Black Hole Birdie. Quite the affable man, as it so happens. And the stories are wrong. He could probably lift 2 benches of tossball players at once, not just one. Laws, not just affable, but virile, too. Ooh, wait a minute. Now that his beau's dead, that means Birdie's single. Maybe I'll strike up a little more than conversation
Wow, lady.
the next time he comes
Crass.
by.
Okay, you do know Birdie's a suspect in Helen's murder investigation, right? Seems a little soon. Yeah, I'm sure he's not completely overcome by grief or anything. Are you a complete sociopath? For your first date, you should take him to see a Halcyon Helen movie. That's so messed up. That's messed up. Alright, so I'm going to say, yeah, I'm sure he's not completely overcome by grief or anything.
Sadness is a big old waste of time. Besides, the sooner I start courting him, the sooner we can both be happy.
This is exciting. I'm gonna go ahead and say bye to you, lady. Miss Sydney Slugneck. Oop, I always hit the wrong button. Okay, so what do I have? Find Helen's trail with our discrepancy amplifier. I almost said that wrong. I don't know what I was trying to say, but anyway, so it says Sydney Montoya, the vendor at the Purpleberry Nut Hut, didn't see Helen, but she did see Black Hole Birdie, Helen's boyfriend, apparently buying supplies for a picnic somewhere in the orchard. So we're gonna talk to these guys in here. I don't think I have yet, and then we're gonna go follow her trail. Tara.
You're back, I see.
Oh no, I did talk to
Slug
them.
hasn't managed to scare you off.
I think it's more of a wonder that nothing in these law-forsaken orchards has managed to kill them.
How's the investigation going? You got a complete report for me yet?
No, I have not worked on that, sir, so.
Well, at the moment I can't do a whole lot with this vulture hanging over my shoulder. So I suppose you may as well take your time.
Really now. I consider myself more of a watch canid. Here to make sure you don't try to run off without paying us.
There's something else you need to know?
Let's see, any leads on the nursery? Oh, this is the stuff that they asked me to investigate.
Got a lot of dead saplings that'll cost us a lot of bits. I've got a feeling someone poisoned them somehow.
Poisoned saplings. What happened in the Exterminator Automech Depot?
The mechanicals were hacked. They're pretty much running amok. If you could keep from destroying too many, I'd be obliged. Would save us a lot. That said, you might want to be careful. Those things are built to take on waspkitos, and waspkitos are generally tougher to kill than people. Just something to keep in mind.
So I've heard. Okay, sorry, I was just adjusting something. All right, something in particular to look out for in the processing control room.
The tower processing console is completely fried. Whoever took it out must have used some kind of explosive.
All right, so we've gotten some clues for his investigation. That is enough. I don't think
Back
he has
again,
anything
eh?
to say to me.
With all the hull heads I've dealt with here, chatting with you is like a breath of fresh air. Ironic, considering the fragrance of the orchards.
Oh.
What can Slug do for you?
All right, yeah, goodbye. They're all grayed out, so I've already talked to him. Okay, let's get headed into the Purpleberry Orchards.
A lot of purple.
That's a lot of purple. Disturbed ground, okay. I am gonna need this little doodad, my discrepancy amplifier.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. These footprints match the shoes previously analyzed in the Grand Ballroom. There is a 110% chance with a 10%
Alright.
margin of error that they were left by Ruth Bellamy, the actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Examine the footprint depth and spacing. The spacing between each footstep is short and the imprint in the dirt deep, as if determined. It would appear that Helen was in a hurry. Okay,
Anything
like...
interesting?
Let's see. Helen was in a hurry and she thought she was being followed. I can deduce that Helen had sell tuna for breakfast last week. Pretty obvious if you know what to look for. I don't know if I want to know what to look for. So we're just gonna say Helen was in a hurry and she thought she was being followed.
That's quite the amazing device.
That's quite the amazing device. Okie dokie. There is a body over here. Effusive host. Okay, so anything that is called host, it's not always humans, but whenever it's a human, or basically if it says host, it's got a parasite situation. They act crazy. They act crazy. So it's, you know, I'm not just wantonly murdering, like, workers. They are trying to kill me because they're having, like, a parasitic mental breakdown. Jacob Yarbo.
Well, hell, sweet hello.
Your smile
there,
is
valued
creepy,
visitor.
sir.
I am sure sorry to break it to you, but our orchards are closed to all officially guided tours at this precise moment in time.
I don't know what's wrong with him, but let's keep our distance.
Why, thank you. Rizzo's encourages all workers to put on a happy face when engaging with valued customers.
Yours is a little
Rizzo's
too
does
happy.
beseech you to please purchase one of our self-guided
It's like
options
threatening
if you're
happy.
wishing to join one of our rejuvenative, relaxing, reformatory tours. Now with a Puzzle Hedges trademark maze hunt and special edition taste testing for an extra 35 bits a
Trademark. Trademark is important. I'm not here for a tour. I'm on investigation. Do you know if Halcyon Helen came through here? Are you okay? You seem excessively happy. Okay, so I'm going to say, do you know if Halcyon Helen came through here?
Ah, you mean that lovely actor who got herself dead? Damn shame what happened to her.
Got herself dead?
She did come by, but not during any official tour time. I thought she'd hired a private tour at first, but it was Dr. Blossom who was showing her the way to the RR and DD labs. Can't imagine why she'd need to meet with our head researcher on the Spectrum product line outside of her lab hours. Unless, of course, it had to do with the new product unveiling.
Helen was the spokeswoman for Spectrum Brown's ad campaign. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like he should be able to connect those two dots.
That's right. She was. She sure made for some lovely adverts. Maybe it might have involved an issue with the launch batch then? I can't rightly say. All I know is one of our certified tour
I
guides
can't
has
rightly
given
say.
her a much more comprehensive tour of the grounds were that her interest.
Alright, seen any murder weapons lying around? Bottle of poison, a smoking laser pistol, bloodied blunt force object.
Can't say that I have. We use bad batches of liquor for our pesticides. Only the exterminator mechanicals are armed around here. And I haven't seen any bloody objects aside from the usual pair of gardening shears. Unless, that is, Miss Helen was also stung to death by pollinization mosquitoes. She wasn't, was she? That would be a mighty
No, I don't
wretched
think that
way to
was
go.
on the list. Deadly pollinization mosquitoes?
Pollinization by killer mosquitoes, indeedy. It's cutting-edge Rizzo's technology. But don't you worry, valued visitor.
Indeedy.
Our pollinization cycles only run when the orchards are empty, for safety reasons. When a pollinization cycle finishes,
How do
or is
you
aborted,
police that?
all mosquitoes are biologically programmed to return to the hive, their holding pen. Of course, the very last thing Rizzo's would want is a beloved tourist bumbling into the hive and triggering an unscheduled cycle. So you'd best steer clear of it for safety. You'll know the hive by its big, glimmering electric fencing.
Big glimmering electric fencing. Okay, so don't go near the hive. There are big ol' mosquito wasps. And he says that the pollinization cycles never occur when people are in the orchards, but I don't know. Seems like that would be tough to make certain of. I actually already purchased a golden ticket because I did.
Well now, you certainly are an individual of refined taste. There are folks who defend the premium option and its sprat petting zoo, but once you've been bit by one sprat, you've been bit by them all. Of course, tours of any access level must be suspended during a scheduled pollinization cycle. Our waspitos are quite territorial and have been known to sting both workers and visitors alike.
All right, well, are you the groundskeeper? Obviously, but I'm just gonna see what he says.
Yes, indeedy. I've got the wondrous honor of having just been promoted to 3rd Keeper of the Grounds after the last one disappeared on the job. Gosh, I guess about a week ago now. Before my morning clock-in last Sunday, I was but a lowly nanner peeler picker on the line shift. Now I'm responsible for growing every
Nanner
twig
peeler.
and berry on this vast swath of fertile land.
You don't find it suspicious that the last groundskeeper went missing unexpectedly?
Heaven sweet, no. It's
gonna
not
guess
like he
no.
was murdered. He simply disappeared without a trace and hasn't been heard from since. And the groundkeeper before that one?
Oh,
Well, she
well,
wasn't missing at all.
nothing to worry
Her
about then.
body was found near hive control, covered head to toe in thousands of welts. No mystery, and certainly no murder with what happened there. I mean, you can't exactly hold some waspitos on trial. Accidents do happen on the job.
Yeah, but maybe y'all should, like, have just some better safety measures in general. Wait, no, we're not glossing over this missing groundskeeper. No one knows what happened to him.
Can't speak for others, but I most assuredly don't. I reckon you could talk to my supervisor, the overseeing orchardist. He would know more. I used to ask questions, but gee, I just don't feel the urge to anymore.
Gee. Alright, well, enough about the orchards, I guess.
Gosh, and goody gumdrops, but I could talk about the orchards till my lips fell off.
Gross.
Instead, let's talk about whatever interests you, because that's what interests me, too.
I find that highly unlikely, bruh. I'm on an investigation.
What kind of investigation? You wouldn't happen to be from the health inspection office, would you?
I could lie and say that's right, Inspector Stormy, here to inspect the health and safety of your crops. Health Inspector Office, I didn't think Halcyon had those. Can't say that I am. I'm on the hunt for Halcyon Helen's killer. I'm just gonna say that.
Grisly stuff, that. I heard the poor gal got her brain pan bashed in. Not that she probably had much rattling around there to start with, if you know what I mean.
Wow. I don't like your tone, man. Okay, so I'm just gonna say elaborate
Someone
on
hit
that.
her in the head, real hard. Then she died. Can't imagine who might have had the hitting power to crack a skull. Well, aside from one of our tossball hackers, I guess. But no Rizzo's employee would commit such an atrocity. We're far too content with life for that. Won't find an unhappy Rizzo's employee in all of Eridanos. No diddly-dee-dum, you won't.
So he said that he believes, or he's trying to convince me that she was bludgeoned, but if you had seen my other option, it was that the coroner's report said that she was stabbed and poisoned, so that's obviously not true. I've heard enough.
Of course.
You slug-necked weirdo. Are you okay? You seem excessively happy.
You say that as if it's a bad thing. I am quite overcome with happiness, indeed.
It
You
kind
won't
of is.
find a Rizzo's worker in all of Eridanos who isn't 100% thrilled in their day-to-day existence. It's part of our brand manifesto.
That's not creepy at all.
I am so glad you agree. At Rizzo's, we encourage our employees to view customers in the same way they would a board-approved social acquaintance. Which means it is my pleasure to spend time with you even when I am not being paid to do so. Isn't that nice? I certainly think so. And you know what never fails to bring a smile to my face? the breathtaking tours we offer throughout the orchards. Seasonally available for purchase in the Nut Hut.
I've got a tour ticket already, but tell me more about the orchards.
An excellent decision you most certainly won't have cause to regret. Now, presently, you're standing smack dab in the pride and joy of Rizzo's nearly natural product development sector. We call this fecund landscape the Purpleberry Orchards, since that's our main crop. But we also sow and grow mock apples, nanners, pea-free nuts, tarmac, and more.
Okie dokie. Thanks.
I
I
do
think
hope
I've
this
heard
pleasant
enough.
conversation has made me useful to you. Rizzo's likes it when we're useful to customers, and I like anything Rizzo's likes.
Okay, goodbye.
I can't stop you from
So,
poking around,
what we
but
have
keep
learned, I guess,
mindful
so
of our
far is that everybody with
colonization
these
hive.
slugs in their necks
Mosquitoes tend
is
toward aggressive at the
acting
best of times.
extremely happy.
There's a reason why we keep him behind an electric fence, you know.
And then there are other ones, the frenzied ones, that are attacking people. So there are people that are fine like that. They're just acting like a little too happy and creepy. And then there are ones that have kind of gotten worse than that and just started acting crazy. I think this is one up here, yeah. There is, but we have a timeline discrepancy. Where? Okay, here again. More footprints.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as
All right.
Halcyon Helen.
Let's go shoot this guy.
We'll be over quickly.
Ellie, are you trying to get shot in the back of your head? Your companions do a lot of the heavy lifting in this game, in my opinion. Not that I'm complaining, but also there may be different difficulties. Like, I wonder if it would be more difficult on a different difficulty that I'm on. But I feel like they do a lot of work, and I don't really do a whole lot. So yeah, you can see this guy is like covered in those slugs that other guy had in his neck. Heavy ammo and energy cells. I believe it tripped again for another timeline thing. Stealing stuff off of dead bodies. Standard troop helmet platinum. Okay. Let's see. Do either of you have anything to
Does
say
being
right
on
now?
the case give us temporary immunity? Think they'll let us confiscate a few stray bits?
Is Inspector a higher rank than Captain?
Right. I guess there. No, it did its little thing where its little light bulbs. Oh, here. Its little light bulbs shimmy.
Timeline discrepancy detected. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more
Alright,
footprints
so
belonging
more
to the deceased actress known as
footprints.
Halcyon Helen.
Let's see, it looks like there aren't any that way, which is additional orchards in the hive. But there is some this way and over here. I guess I missed one. Oh, just more clues, footprints.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known
This
as
is the
Halcyon Helen.
conservatory storage warehouse. Drunk hunter. I think that is an animal. I'm not sure why he's drunk, but okay. And this is part of the audio tour for the orchard, so.
Rizzo's would be remiss to fail to mention the Orchard Storage Warehouse. Without this impressive-looking building, there would simply be no orchards. Gaze in amazement at the impressive construction of the front door, the sleek roof and glittering piping, the lush walls keeping this gem hidden from the rest of the orchard. This warehouse is truly
Yeah, man, the warehouse is such a wonder. Let's hack into somebody's terminal. Just running around looking at people's computers like that's normal. Welcome to the Purpleberry Orchard Storage Building, the sweetest storage building this side of Eridanos. Note, please do not attempt to lick any part of the storage building. Most components contain at least 40% cyanide. Okay. So it's all brightly colored, but it is poisonous. And let's see, access inventory records. So, 23 or so Gardner auto mechanicals that were beat up. Notes, mosquitoes keep stinging these, breaking their stingers and dying. Should probably keep them separate. Yeah, probably. Block apples and purple berries, a heck of a lot. Hard to count. Do we really got to number every single fruit? We've got more than enough. Oh my goodness. Items, mosquitoes, amount, couple hundred hives, status, real grumpy. Notes, don't get stung by these. Items, spectrum, vodka, all colors, amount 1 left. 1 shipment to Purpleberry Hedges, 1 to the Nut Hut. Okay, groundskeeper note. So the purple berries are growing a heck of a lot faster than the auto mechanicals can pick them. I should be mighty perturbed by what we're wasting, but since I had that treatment, all I felt is glad about things. Interesting. So this person had a treatment that made them feel happy all about stuff. Goodness, this promotion sure was a life changer. Speaking of, Rudy, I have a feeling you're reading this. Caught you a couple times peering at me from behind the hedges and the like. How about you swing by my shack and we bury the hatchet? I'm a changed man since you recommended me for this promotion. Got a bottle of Spectrum vodka we can share and a chapter of the brand new Halcyon Helen cereal. Knew you never liked that I got advanced copies. Okay, so Jacob, that's the groundskeeper. Okay, so that we already know he has a slug in his neck. So he got a treatment, and he's got a slug in his neck, and he's acting super happy, and he apparently, I believe that Rudy was the groundskeeper before him, so it's a little suspicious, honestly, that he was like, come bury the hatchet, but I don't guess he probably didn't murder anybody since he's all slugified. From what I understand, they really are just crazy happy until they start going for real crazy like the other ones. Yarbo, I must admit that when your old superior described you as a misanthropic, law-damned redacted, I did not expect you would ever acclimate to a position so many others have loathed. Productivity is at an all-time high, and what's more, you've not only impressed many visitors with your wonderful attitude, but you somehow seem to get along well with mosquitoes, or at least they haven't killed you yet. I would like to offer you an unprecedented reward, a one-time 15-minute break to be taken at your discretion. Oh, God. That's too real. So, overseeing orchardist Hathaway. That is the guy that's having me investigate the weird situations. Oh, the nursery. I think that's where I am. So something, yeah, something went wrong with his plants. So, Jacob, got a quick rhetorical question for you. Let's say rhetorically that one of the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve keepers got drunk and thought he'd indulge himself in some after-hours hunting. Let's say he theoretically released our primals, and those primals theoretically proceeded to beat him to death with his own rifle, then escaped to the orchards. Obviously, I'm just worrying for the sake of worrying, but if something like that were to happen, and I'm not saying that it did, especially since such a screw-up could cost me my job, theoretically, Rizzo's may have tested some of their products on these primals. That explains the drunk animals outside. And these primals may have acquired a taste for Rizzo's booze that I know you have stocked in the orchards. Look, if you see any wayward primals, and I'm not saying you will, please, for the love of law, send me a message. Okay, so there's drunk animals roaming around. Perfect. A perf. All right, that's stealing. Okay, so we have Honest Summers.
Hey,
Wait. I'm supposed to say the slogan. Okay, you can do this, Anna. Here goes. It doesn't matter if you're you or me. We're all part of the Rizzo's family. How was that?
That was quite enthusiastic.
Lie 65. That was completely splendid. You didn't embarrass yourself even the slightest bit. I'm gonna go ahead and say
No
that one.
jest. Well, that's a wager I sure would have lost. Guess even a busted spectrometer can be right
Kinda
if you hold
jest,
it to the
honestly.
light, huh?
Kinda
I'm sure you
jest.
guessed it, but I'm not the best at remembering slogans. And when I can't remember them, I tend to just make them up. But I guess that's why I'm just an intern and not a full-timer. At least, not yet.
Well, that's... Yeah, probably. That probably has something to do with it. You haven't been causing trouble in the orchards, have you? Don't think I've ever met an intern before. You see any sign of a beleaguered actor running around?
Oh, yes. I thought I saw someone who looked
I'm not sure I know what that word means, beleaguered.
Some time ago. Not to speak ill of the dead. I simply never liked the way she stole the limelight from the true star. Burbage 3001.
You're a Burbage fan?
I certainly
Burbage is the
am.
robot that was Helen's
aerodynamic
co-star.
chassis, how the light glints off his rotund head, the way he enunciates, cry havoc, and let loose the canaans of war. Excuse me, I got a little lightheaded there. Nobody does Shakespeare like Burbage. What were we talking about?
Just a big fan of this robot. What about Spencer Woolrich? Spencer is the Helen's human co-star, but he's super jelly of her. And a person, I don't know if he's a person of interest yet, but I think he is going to become a person of interest in her murder. Who? That's so funny. So, okay, she likes the robot more than she likes
so. I
the
also
humans.
suppose Helen won't be stealing the limelight ever again.
You do you, girl. You do you. You haven't been causing trouble in the orchards, have you?
What? No, that's ridiculous. I can't tell you I've never made any mistakes, but it'd be pretty hard to keep my job if I were trying to break everything. Though there was the time I tried to fix a broken hinge on one of our mosquito hives and released a swarm. Chased me around the orchards 3 times before I managed to get help.
Considering the whole sting you to death thing, I feel like you got off easy. Yeah, no kidding.
Don't I know it? Worker friend of mine ran afoul of one of the swarms and had to get new kidneys. Not due to
New
renal failure,
kidneys.
but because the mosquitoes kept stinging his kidneys. Don't worry though, mosquitoes are typically only about when living folks aren't in the orchards.
Typically being the key word. So what happens if the mosquitoes get out during visiting hours?
I am contractually obligated to tell you that mosquitoes never get out during visiting hours. But when they do, the only way to get them to return is to control and activate emergency.
Excuse me.
Which isn't easy, considering all the hives near control. But this is all a departure from what I wanted to say. I've been trying to help the orchards, not harm them. Hold a moment. You haven't found anything, have you?
You should really just come clean. I haven't found anything, but I guess...
There's nothing to come clean about.
I've just been doing my
I've
best
just been
out
doing
here.
my best out here.
Don't think I've met an intern
It's
before.
not so different from being a regular worker.
Don't know why
Just
that's
with
an
less
important
pay and
thing
less
to
respect.
say.
Oh, it's also more dangerous than traditional employment. You don't have the experience to back up your work yet, but being fired isn't any less threatening. Work-wise, I do a bit of everything. The orchards have been short-staffed as long as I've been working here. So if there's an odd job around, it usually gets passed to me.
Typical intern. Bottom of the totem pole. How'd you get your position? I take it you don't intend to stay an intern. Why be an intern if it's riskier than typical employment?
Much higher chance of promotion. If I can tough it out here without getting axed, I can skip the 5+ years of customer service I'd normally have to deal with. I can prove my merit here and move up in the world. And the sooner I do that, the sooner I can set to improving things for everyone else.
Good luck with
I
that.
get the feeling you don't think I can do it. That's okay. Trying to improve the system from within isn't the most glamorous thing, but I think it's worth the effort.
I don't know, you did say you accidentally let loose some mosquitoes. How'd you get your
Laws,
position?
you've got a sixth sense for finding the most embarrassing question, huh? My mother is the Rizzo's assistant vice president of flavor testing. She set me up with this position. Mostly to
Oh,
keep
good
me from
old
troubling her work,
nepotism.
I think. Consequently, I don't always feel like I deserve to be here. All the more reason to work harder, I say.
I've learned my
Happy to
fill,
enlighten
Miss
you on
Anna
the
Summers.
fascinating world of internships. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Unless you already have, and I've forgotten. In which case, I probably won't forget a second time.
All right. Goodbye, weirdo. More stuff I can't have. Ooh, I can have this stuff. Wonder why it's not stealing. Wonder why it's not stealing that one, but also don't care because mine know. Yeah, we came from that way. We saw her in the little nursery area. Aha, some more footprints and some more bottles.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as
I
Halcyon
don't really
Helen.
want that. Oh, Gigantor energy drink. Interesting. Another dead body. This is conservatory discovered. A sublight thug. Sorry, Brad. I'm just gonna take all your stuff real quickly.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Take that lock. Take this stuff. And footprints going straight into the conservatory.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress.
Halcyon Helen. Pretty. Yeah, why do I have that armor on? I must have been trying to hack something. Anyway, I was going to give Max... Oh, he's already got one of the MK3 machine guns. Never mind.
Known as Halcyon Helen.
Never mind.
Stand in awe before our huge Rizzo's Hothouse Conservatory trademark. This building hosts almost as many plant breeds as we have delicious products. Almost. Are you wondering about that omnipresent warm and fragrant mist? That's just our all-natural fertilizing spray, made of pureed Sissy Pig waste products. From nature, back to nature. Our spray is part of the cycle of life. Note, Rizzo's discourages inhalation of its safe and natural liquid fertilizer. In case of accidental inhalation, please record any unusual effects and give that record to the nearest Rizzo's employee as quickly as possible. Remember, you are part of the Rizzo's family. Be kind to your family.
So we're inhaling pig poopy. That's awesome. Sounds very relaxing. Very much what I want to do. Would want to be doing when I if I were here on vacation and not investigating a Mirador. But, you know, just inhaling fertilizer at all, whether or not you're on vacation, is pretty gross. Okay, Carter Reynolds. What's your Dell?
Timeline discrepancy
Oh,
detected
discrepancy.
nearby.
That's one annoying thing is having to cycle through all my weapons to keep pulling this thing out. Oh shit, I shot it on accident. Whoops.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints.
Yeah, footprints. Okay, so she went in there.
Halcyon Helen.
But we're gonna talk to this guy first. Carter!
Hey, what are you doing in here? Are you authorized to be in the conservatory? Are you trying to give me a
No,
heart attack?
shouldn't you know?
Are you my ex-wife? No, She fell off the side of Eridanos under mysterious circumstances 6 years ago, conveniently rendering our marriage contract null. You must be the new groundskeeper?
That is convenient.
That can't be it either, seeing how the new one hasn't died yet. Just who are you?
Well, I'm not smart enough to say who am I really, who are any of us. I'm not quite philosophy smart in this game, I guess. Lie 40, you were right the first time. I've returned from beyond the grave to exact my revenge. I'm a freelance captain. I've been hired to investigate Halcyon Helen's murder. That's pretty accurate. Nobody of consequence. I drift from place to place, helping where I can. An adventurer. I come seeking bedlam, bits, and bloodshed. So I think I'm just going to say that I'm a freelance captain. Whenever you lie, you just get XP towards your.
You're welcome to ask what you want, seeing
you're
how
lying.
I figure you would anyway. Bleeding hell, standing up like
and
this
I like
makes your body forget how stiff it gets.
Persuading more.
Oh, seems I'm not as young as I feel.
Did Halcyon Helen come through here?
Indeed. Tromped in and out of the conservatory with no heed for anyone else. Good thing none of my charges were damaged. Starlet or not,
what
I would have had a
butthole.
I heard she pushed her way into a tour of the RR&DD labs not soon after. She's just a serial actress.
Yeah, we've heard from
like she's
a couple people now that she toured the labs.
Co-CEO. Well, she's not going anywhere ever again, which is a shame, of course. Taken too soon and all.
You're a botanist, right? What do you do for Rizzo's?
I sit inside and I look at plants. Goal is usually to make Rizzo's fruit products hardier and sweeter, but for every success, there are a couple of hundred failures. Example, tried breeding native Tripicale with a foreign strain. Would have called it Hexticale. In the end, it bred so fast, workers were swallowed up before they could harvest it.
Okay.
That one, I think, can be attributed to the waspitos. Some lament their irritability, but their productivity is unmatched. What's a few dead workers in the architect's designs?
Wow. I'll take your word for it.
You'd be the first to. Everyone else just says, I got bark instead of a heart. They just don't understand me, not like my plants do.
Well, interesting. Nice to meet you, Carter. You've been creepy. So, let's go. This is just out the other side.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Dang it. If I would just hit X instead of Y, that wouldn't happen. More footprints, thank you, I know.
You've discovered more footprints.
Stand in awe before our huge Rizzo's Hothouse Conservatory trademark. This building hosts almost as many plant breeds as we have delicious products. Almost. Are you wondering about that omnipresent warm and fragrant mist? That's just our all-natural fertilizing spray, made of pureed.
Okay, that's the same thing that he said last time. Whoops. It didn't sound the same to me at first. What, you have more for me to point at? Yes. More footprints!
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as
an exterminator automech. Okay, so it looks like there are footprints over there, over here. Yes.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Yeah, and I keep finding dead bodies just chilling everywhere. potting shed discovered. That must be this thing that this guy's
discrepancy detected nearby.
up against. Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations, Inspector.
Tutte
You
prince.
discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Oh my god, can I? I thought I already took his stuff. Why is it acting like there were two guys there? That was so weird. Gimme. Okay. So, potting shed. It looks like I can pick this lock. We have... I guess that's a mod? Nobody's in here to watch me steal this stuff, so... It's getting stole. Would you quit accidentally hitting X with your clumsy fingers? Okay, potting shed. There's another case over here. Model spaceship. I keep finding those everywhere. I'm not really sure what the point of them is. It's not like in like Fallout 4 where you have anywhere to put random objects like that or display them. It'd be cool if you could like pick certain things to have in your cabin, but I guess they already kind of have that mechanic with the stuff you get from the decisions that you make on the different missions during the base game. Okay, so we have another dead body, and her footprints go this way.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Yeah, I know. Thanks, bud.
Timeline Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
So there's a bunch of dead exterminator auto mechanicals. I guess that's one of the things I'm investigating for the orchard overseer.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That's a lot of you, huh? Oh, also, there's this thing you can do where you slow down time. I just always forget to do it. It's in the base game. They explain it because you were cryogenically frozen like a colonist. It's basically just a result of having been frozen for so long and being revived. If that's what I think it is, if I'm correct. It's been a really long time since I played the base game. Okay, and these, it looks like my teammates killed these before I got a look at them. Parasite spawnling. So these basically just look like huge versions of those things that are in some people's necks. The people that are acting ridiculously happy after going to some kind of treatment. Just chugging along like nothing's wrong.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Ooh, assault rifle. Do I already have one of those? I think that, yeah, that's what that looks like. 947 MK2. Whew. Yeah, I want to use that one. I would love to mod it as well when I get the chance. The vermin. I can't remember where that gun came from. Or if it's just like a regular gun. Alright, we got primals. The drunk ones. As they were talking about in that terminal. Theoretically, if I had accidentally let out a bunch of drunk wild animals. Ow! And you threw a rock at me! Please stop.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Well. Alright, bud, I'll get around to it. Yeah, they're all carrying rum.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Okay, can I loot stuff before you? Can you just chill? I know it's just gonna be more of her footprints, alright? It's not that crucial. Drunk lobber. Oh, I thought it said lobster at first, and I was like, wait. I didn't know they had lobsters in this game. Don't mess with us. Ooh, I leveled up. Oh, is this the picnic? Search the picnic for clues. Retro rockets, nanner spank, chocolate, armor. Okay. Oh, a little empty box of chocolates. So, this was Black Hole Birdie and Helen's picnic area. The shaft of the tossball stick is bent and cracked, exceeding tossball regulation requirements. Oh, I didn't get to read the rest of that. Bits of wicker detected, embedded within the chunks of dark matter. Oh, he was trying to read that. Whoops. Okay, so it said bits of wicker are in the chocolate. Wicker is not a known ingredient of dark matter product. Okay, so I don't have a high enough two-handed melee to make this assumption up here, so I'm just going to examine the end of the stick. It looks like... it looks as if someone used this tossball stick to completely obliterate a picnic basket. Maybe it's some kind of upper-class mating ritual. Ew.
The only members of a tossball team strong enough to crack a stick in two are the dedicated hackers, like Black Hole Birdie. Whatever Ms. Ruth Bellamy must have relayed to the tossball hacker during their picnic together instigated a furious increase in his usual strength threshold by 52%.
Bertie didn't take kindly to having his advances rebuffed.
Oh, is that what you think, Max?
Is Inspector a higher rank than Captain?
Oh. Nope, he's like, you only had one chance to listen to me and you missed it. So, it looks like there was an incident at their picnic. It appears that Helen's boyfriend, who is a person of interest in this case, lost his temper and broke his tossball stick. So, we're going to examine this RR&DD access card. That's the lab that Helen was trying to get a tour of. This is a key card for the Rizzo's Research Department. Rizzo's Research and Development District Labs. If you are reading this warning anywhere other than the RR&DD Labs, please return it to the RR&DD Labs for an only moderate extreme pay deduction and a mild reduction of working fingers. Wow. Talk about a hostile work environment. Okay, so there were just some more footprints over here for us to log. Dialogue skills +5. No, I've already got dialogue skills +10 on my Chimera suit. Okay, here we go. Move. I was about to say Max, but I'm pretty sure that's Ellie. Nope, it is Max, sorry.
Congratulations, Inspector.
Okay, footprints.
Belonging to the deceased actress known as
More footprints this way. Hunter this dead. Primal.
Congratulations, Inspector. you've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased
Primal
actress known as
Ravager.
Halcyon Helen.
Okay, it looks like the next stop is over that way. Let's, but I saw some, I thought I saw like a mag pick and, oh yeah, over here. A bypass shunt. Ah, Ellie! I ran through Ellie. Oh, a bunch of smock apples. Those are pretty good for base health. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot that I leveled up. Okay, so hack, I do need to be pretty high. For some of the, to make this a little bit easier, there's a lot of computer stuff in this DLC, so I'm gonna go ahead and just dump in my hack. In the base game, the highest level you can be is 30, but with the 2 DLC, they capped it at 36 now. Any down companions are revived with a small amount of health. Yes, I like that one. So whenever I use a little health thingy, my companions get some as well. Just make this little star go away. All right. Oh, shoot. I'm over encumbered. How did this happen? It's all the apples. Alright. I bet. What do I got? Hanging around here. I'm just gonna break. Yeah. Now I'm down to 250 again. I broke down 2 guns. Okay. This was 66. Ooh, 108. Yay. Oh, wait. Yeah, this one doesn't have any mods on it. Style up +5, leadership +10, and I have a backpack mod on it. So I'll have to mod the other one before I start wearing it. 467. I don't really think I need 2 of these, so. Wow, 1 pound. Okay, fine. It's better than nothing. Let's. I believe it was over here that I need to go. Just bottles of this stuff lying around everywhere. Oh, also, the first thing I had intended to do was make sure that. Okay, I don't have anything in my consumables. Oh, yeah, I do. It was chocolate and something. So I have all these mock apples. I'm gonna do those. Oh god, 50. That's why I am over encumbered. Personality attributes. That doesn't really sound very helpful. Yeah, sure. Okay, over here. Oh, there's more of these guys.
Here we go.
Rupturing. That doesn't sound very fun. We are busy, discrepancy amplifier. Give us a second. Oh yeah, and if you haven't noticed, they're throwing up into their hands and then throwing it at us, so. And then the little worm guys just straight up throw up at us. So pretty gross. Okay, I don't remember if this happened in the last, in my last episode or not. But you can get an extra perk point if you take kind of a flaw is what they call it in this game. So vermophobia, constantly taking damage from parasites and infected humans. You're no longer as effective around worm-like creatures. No, that's not going to be useful, or that would be debilitating for this DLC. So I'm going to go ahead and reject that one. I really want to try to use those now, though, because I didn't really play around with that mechanic in the base game. so I hope that I get another one that's, I feel like is worth taking on for an extra perk point. Okay, discrepancy amplifier. Is it more footprints? I bet that it is. Hello,
Analysis.
It's not,
This
for once.
discarded canister is typical of the R-mounted
Okay,
storage
oh, this
tank
is...
on the orchard's agricultural mechanicals. However, it is not currently attached to a mechanical. This canister contains a high amount of vinegar in addition to water.
To a mechanical.
Use of vinegar, a known herbicide, on purpleberry saplings is a violation of Rizzo's agricultural standards.
Initiate a deeper chemical analysis.
Chemical makeup of substance: 50% water, 50% vinegar. Trace amounts of woolly cow feces also detected.
Okay, so discrepancy amplifier, where are these canisters usually kept?
These canisters can typically be found in the nursery storage building in the purpleberry orchards, except for this one, which can be found here.
Well, thank you. Okay, so that updates our quest for the Orchard Overseer. So, okay. Search room A2, that's back in the hotel. Create a pool cleaner. It's back at the pool. Inspect fried console. Investigate the dead sapling. So I did that. And with a momentary taste of purpleberry, I have to get to the lab. So all of this stuff is out here. So let's go ahead and get those knocked out real quick. Exterminator automet control. Is it underneath me? Yeah, it's underneath me somewhere. Okay. What is this that I'm running towards? Exterminator Automex. Okay.
System performing in
macro. No. I don't know if I was supposed to attack or not. So. Hopefully nobody minds. I was like, why am I, what was that? Like, why was I, oh, I think he keeps getting stuck on that tree. Okay, bud, I see you. I see you. Okay, okay. You've killed my friends. Stop juking around. Oh, my armor is about to die. Oh, is it because you've been sitting back here shooting me this whole time? Dope. Oh, Sprat! Little cutie. I guess it doesn't really matter that I murdered their robots. They're a shady company that doesn't really seem to care much about their employees. How am I over encumbered again? I have a lot of mods right now. Those are not weightless. 248. Wow, what do I have that is so heavy? Oh, I have 185 adrenos. That is kind of a lot. Pick up more stuff. I need to find a vending machine. Okay. So, what was this other objective? Fried console. Oh my god. It's gonna be annoying just slowly tiptoeing over there. but I don't just want to drop the Adrena time. I would rather sell it. Or whatever it is that's making me so slow. Do 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 do. Oh, purpleberry processing discovered. So this is where the fried console is.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This console is 95% non-functional. Remaining 5% functionality stems from display reading, console non-functional. Cause of shortout is most likely related to purple residue splattered all across the keyboard.
Taste the residue. Perform a chemical analysis. How about that?
Substance contains trace amounts of purple berries, fruit flavors, and artificial sweeteners number 35, number 49, number 240, number 322, number 314, and many, many, many others.
Inspect the console. It looks like several of the electrical panels were removed, then fastened back into place poorly. Okay, I guess I'll taste the residue? That's
probably not wise, Captain. You don't know... Oh, never mind.
He sounds so frustrated with me. It's super sugary with the sweet tang of purple berry and a bunch of other tropical flavors all mixed together. It meshes well with the faint flavor of oil. Ugh. Okay, so it seems like it's just soda or juice or something that has been spilled on the console. So I have investigated that stuff. That's the overseer, or the orchard overseer guy. Let me check the map real quick. How far away am I from somewhere that has... vending machines, vending machines, oh, vending machines. Yeah, I don't. Oh, I was like, why? I haven't discovered any of the places yet. I'm used to this map being like populated with icons. I will take Deadeye assault rifle 3. I know, I'm already over encumbered, so it doesn't matter. That's a lot of bits, honestly. Oh, whatever. Oh my god, purple berry maze. No kidding. How the heck do you get out of here? There's like one entrance over here. Oh, here we go. Cool. Fount it. Where the heck? Okay, there the heck is the hotel. God, it's so far away. I hate being over encumbered, but I also have like hoarding problems. I'm just like, but I could sell it. I don't want to just turn it into trash. I could benefit from it. Oh, looks like this is probably where some vending machines are. That would be exciting. Walking so slow, they still look like they're friggin' power walking. So when I originally did this quest, or this DLC, I didn't talk to the orchard overseer. I guess I just kind of like talked to Slug Neck Lady and then ran off into the orchards. So I didn't end up finishing this part of this little side quest this early. But I believe we have it all figured out, all the stuff that he asked us to investigate. So we'll see how that shakes out. And yes, there are vending machines, so I won't be snailing it.
You're back, I see. Glad Slug hasn't managed to scare you off.
I think it's more of a wonder that nothing in these law-forsaken orchards has managed to kill them.
How's the investigation going? You got a complete report?
Yes, I feel like I have a complete report. I've completed my investigation.
All right, let's hear the details.
A drink was spilled over the processing console, shorting it out.
A drink? I ain't never heard of no saboteur dumping drinks all over equipment to destroy it. I hate to say it, but that sounds more like worker carelessness.
How many times do I have to tell you this, old man? Slug isn't behind your problems. Slug wouldn't even need to cause you problems. Your own workers do enough.
It's kind of looking like that. An herbicide was mixed in with the fertilizer, which ended up killing your saplings.
Ha!
That's what we found in the coolant tank.
The damn sabotage.
Please.
I'm not sure that's
More
what I just
subtle,
said.
But that's too subtle. If we wanted to destroy your saplings, you'd have known them by the blackened remnants of their stems, not some half-assed poisoning.
And I took care of the roaming exterminator automechs. I murdered all of them.
Even. Smashed more than I'd like, but I guess I'm glad you didn't obliterate them all.
Never did like leaving a job half-finished myself, but that's me.
So what were the fine details of the sabotage anyhow? Were Slug's lackeys trying to get the mechanicals to kill all our waspitos?
You're worried that Slug is trying to mess with your livelihood.
Of course. And what better way to do that than by targeting our pollinizers? They'd be a hell of a pain to kill manually, but if you set the mechanicals to do it...
In your delusional fantasy, the waspitos wouldn't be out until next pollinization cycle. Wouldn't someone notice the rampant mechanicals beforehand?
That seems like a question you should be asking yourself.
Is there a way to manually initiate a pollinization cycle?
Well, yes, it's possible to manually start and end cycles in hive control, but we keep a careful watch on it. And there have been no non-Rizzo's personnel in or out.
Stop wasting everyone's time, Hathaway. What you're proposing is infinitely less likely than an idiot maneuver by one of your incompetent workers. I won't hear any further slander. Let's go through this one final time so even you can't confuse it, Hathaway. Slug didn't do a damn thing to your orchards. You're chasing ghosts.
Talk about ghosts all you like, but someone was screwing with my orchards. If it wasn't Slug, then who the hell was it?
I'll talk about ghosts. Say nothing.
You picked a hell of a time to lose your tongue over there, friend. I guess I can't force you to. Right now, we of the orchards have to settle things with Slug. I reckon that you're about as impartial a third party as we're gonna get. Can you mediate?
Ah, what the hell. The orchardist seems to get off on complicating what should be a simple deal. But at this point,
are you sure it's not the fertilizer?
The pollen in the air is agitating.
The fertilizer is, the poop in the air is probably what's agitating you. Oh no. I don't want to say either of these things. But I don't have my fancy suit on, which is annoying. Usually my persuade and my intimidate are that high, like that wouldn't be a problem at all. So oh my goodness, let me see where my most recent save was. I can't save my game right now, so I can't see exactly where I am. Okay, so I have done something. Oh, I've done something annoying. you investigate all the things, and then you're supposed to go back and talk to that Anna Summers lady, and you kind of get a better idea of all the stuff that happened. So I forgot about that, and also my Persuade and Intimidate aren't high enough to end this without making them unhappy. So I think I'm gonna end here for tonight, and then off camera I'm going to reload, I'll reload my save, and then I will, to where I can go back and do that, on cam, so y'all don't have to kind of sit through that with me again, and I won't be over encumbered anymore. So, yep, I will be back with more of this DLC. I plan to finish it, Outer Worlds Murder on Eridanos, solving Halcyon Holland's murder, and yeah, I believe we're going to be playing Smash tomorrow, so open arena if y'all feel like doing that tomorrow evening. Other than that, I will talk to y'all in the Discord and see y'all next time. Bye-bye.